Hello! Lovely to see you. We almost forgot to press the button. We're having so much fun. Just seen that Alice the Annihilator, Marsh Lane Massive are here. I will add you onto my list. Welcome.
Is the volume good tonight? Hello to Cheryl. Hello to Melinda. Possibly to Jim and John.
I don't know if you're interested in the teams, but last time we introduced the teams. So we've got Are You Drinking My Wine? A repeat team from last time. David, Jane, Jess, I hope, and Liz. Nice to have the younger generation represented here several times with Jess is good. We've got the Broomhall duo. Very nice to have Ray and Sue. We couldn't do this without you. Corona Alone, Richard and Denise. Lovely to have you back. Hope you had a nice trip down south. Emery's Wine Merchant, who are, of course, Emily and Matt. You must be having a very traumatic day. I hope you've opened the wine already. We got the gingerbreads, which is Lisa, Raymond, Grace and Max. I'm always assuming that Max is there. In the photos we get from the gingerbreads, we never see Max. We always see Grace, but we don't see Max. So is Max there? Perhaps you should let me know that one. We've got Let's Get Quizzical, which is Cheryl and Melinda. Welcome. Nice to have you. Haven't seen Melinda here for ages. Quizzy Rascals, which is Martin, Polly, Jack and Judith. Nice to see them all back together. Potentially, Martin, have we got your parents here as well? I guess we'll find that out if you start getting some of the scores, older questions right, because there might be some questions for older people. The two of us, Izzy and Ral, and also we've got the Marsh Lane Massive. Richard, in answer to your question, there is another team in Marsh Lane, a bit further on away from, what was I saying? Away from Welsh Row end, further away from Welsh Row than you.
Polly says she's got the same jumper on as you tonight.
Hey! Oh, that's special prize for Polly because she's wearing the same jumper as me. Looks better on her, obviously, but you can't have everything, can you?
Normal format, 5 rounds of roughly 10 questions each. We'll have a break after 3 rounds for 10 minutes, maybe. We should be finished by 9 o'clock if everything goes reasonably smoothly.
There's a challenge, obviously, to be done in the middle, but without further ado, let's see where our first round is and see if this is going to work for me tonight. Oh, I don't like it when it does this. Right, is that coming up? Brilliantly.
Yeah, it's your round mostly.
So the first round is a literary round. So who grumbles, Christmas won't be Christmas without presents? We're after the name of the person that says that.
In a book, obviously.
That's because it's a literary round.
It has been on the telly a lot and in film.
I don't think they need clues. I think they'll know the answer to that one.
We'll see.
Number 2, in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, what do the Dursleys give Harry for Christmas? I'd be very upset if I'd got this for Christmas.
Very good.
Wouldn't you? Disappointed rather than upset, I think.
Not as a youngster, 50p.
I love you, Roger. Number 3, in what classic novel does the protagonist set sail for a sea voyage on a cold Christmas day?
I'm saying nothing.
That'll make a change. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Number 4, which character declares Merry Christmas one and all in A Christmas Carol? Shut up now.
Got all quiet. I'd be fascinated to know if anybody noticed that.
Number 5. In which children's classic is it always winter but never Christmas? Never known you so quiet. Number 6. What year was Clement C. Moore's poem, The Night Before Christmas, first published? And you have a choice of dates, 1796, 1806, 1817, or 1823. I wasn't going to put dates in, but Roger told me I was being mean.
Yeah.
I would have let them have it within 5. Now they've got to get it exactly right.
Yes.
But there you go. Number 7. The Father Christmas Letters is written and illustrated by which famous novelist? Number 8. In the Goblet of Fire, who did Harry end up going to the Yule Ball with on Christmas Day?
2.
2 Harry Potter questions.
Harry Potter questions.
But they're both about Christmas. That's okay.
It's a nod to the kids, is it?
Well, it's because I knew that we'd have young people here. Jess is here.
Mm-hmm. Is Jess a Harry Potter fan?
Absolutely no idea. Must be a Harry Potter. Jess, you must be a Harry Potter fan, surely. Number 9. Which Beatrix Potter tale features a wedding that takes place on Christmas Day? See, I remember reading the Beatrix Potter books when I was a child, but it wasn't something we read to our children, was it?
No. Did you read that one?
Yes, would have done. Would I have remembered
Would you?
it? No.
Just to Peter.
Will you stop?
Go on then.
Number 10. In which literary work does a man dressed as a woman fall in love with a woman dressed as a man at Christmas? So before we go to the answers, would anybody like any of those repeated? Are you all okay?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
I am.
It felt like it was quite quick,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but it might not be. Number 3.
In which classic novel does the protagonist set sail for a sea voyage on a cold Christmas day?
Did you know she had a jumper the same as you?
Yes, she's had hers longer than I've had mine.
1 to 7? We had an issue.
You had an issue.
All right.
Okay. Number 1, who grumbles, Christmas won't be Christmas without presents? Number 2, in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, what do the Dursleys give Harry for Christmas? There's Grace and Max. They should have read Harry Potter's as well, shouldn't they? Do you think?
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Number 3, we just did a repeat of, but in what classic novel does the protagonist set sail for a sea voyage on a cold Christmas day? That's not spelled right, is it?
No.
There you go. Isn't that novel as in odd? No. Number 4. Which character declares Merry Christmas one and all in A Christmas Carol?
But does the protagonist set sail?
Yes, I believe so. Oh.
I'm not so sure about that one now.
Number 5. In which children's classic is it always winter but never Christmas? Number 6, especially for Emily's Wine Merchants. What year was Clement Seymour's poem The Night Before Christmas first published? The answer is either A, B, C, or D.
And then Isabel wanted 8.
Someone wanted number 7. The Father Christmas Letters is written and illustrated by which famous novelist? And number 8 for Isabel. In the Goblet of Fire, who did Harry end up going to the Yule Ball with on Christmas Day? And for good measure, number 9, which Beatrix Potter tale features a wedding that takes place on Christmas Day? And number 10, in which literary work does a man dressed as a woman fall in love with a woman dressed as a man at Christmas?
So we'd better do some answers. Obviously, normal format, mark yourselves, and then send us your scores via the live chat or any other way that you know that you can communicate with us. We're monitoring most of it. Or trying to.
Okay. Christmas won't be Christmas without presents was Joe March for Little Women. So we were looking for Joe March.
March, is it March? March girls.
Number 2, as Roger so eloquently said earlier,
I'd have been happy with a 50p at Christmas.
50p piece was what Harry Potter got from the Dursleys for Christmas. Number 3, Moby Dick.
So Moby Dick isn't the protagonist, is he?
Tiny Tim declared Merry Christmas one and all. It's always winter but never Christmas in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. The Night Before Christmas was first published in 1823.
Which was D.
Which was D. The Father Christmas Letters were written by and illustrated by J.R.R. Tolkien. Did you write a book on fly fishing as well?
No, that was R.R. Hartley. J something Hartley. And that was fictional.
Oh, was it? It's not fictional.
Yellow Pages.
Is that not fictional?
No, truly,
no,
he really did write the book.
No, but it's a fictional. Fiction. It's a fiction book, isn't it?
It's a book of fiction.
Yeah. In the Goblet of Fire, Harry went to the Yule Ball with Parvati Patel.
That's fiction.
Yes, it is. Number 9, the Beatrix Potter book is The Tailor of Gloucester. And number 10, Twelfth Night.
Had to be some Shakespeare in a literary round, didn't there?
Okay, so let's have some scores, please. It's exciting. I reckon there'll be some 9s.
Really?
Yes.
I'd be amazed if there are any 7s.
Really?
Yeah.
You've got answer from somebody. Who have you got a message from?
Jumper is so old.
Yes, you've got 1 at the top.
No idea. Oh, that's to do with the allotment, dear.
Are you drinking my wine? 8. Good start. You see, I knew. Broomhall duo 4.
Holly's got 8 out of 10 apparently. Quizzy Rascals, that is.
Yeah.
Let's get quizzical. 3. Ooh, more like it.
See, 2 8s already.
2 8s.
Alice
3.
3.
See, I thought that was a tough round. I've set a pantomime round that Diana got 10 on, so she's expecting you all to get 10 on that.
So the gingerbread's 5, I think. Emery's Wine Merchant 5. You see, I thought you were a well-read couple. I thought you'd have got those. Corona Alone we're missing, and Isabel. Oh, Corona Alone 6. And now we're just missing the 2 of us. Isabel. 6. Well done. That's not a bad round. That's quite a nice range. 3 to 8.
Okay. So that's how it rolls anyway, if you've not quizzed with us recently before.
So let's try the next round. Oh.
Is it pantomime?
Christmas
no,
food.
It's not. I wrote this one, or most of this. So question 1 in Christmas food, which is the odd one out of pecan, Brazil, macadamia, or almond? So there's an odd one out in that group. Pecan, Brazil, macadamia, or almond. And it's not that Brazil is a country, because that would be an odd one out, wouldn't it?
It would, if the other 3
weren't countries. That would make Brazil an odd one out.
It would.
I'm not looking for Brazil being a country. Which has only just occurred to me that's... anyway, there you go. Number 2. I think you sorted that one out, or if you haven't. Number 2, what is the name of the skin that hangs from a turkey's neck? Just as simple as that. The name of the skin that hangs from a turkey's neck.
I know.
We do now.
I wouldn't have known before. Oh.
Number 3, which has more vitamin C, oranges or sprouts?
I'm not sure if this is this per orange and per sprout?
I have no idea.
Or in just sort of by weight?
It's just a question I stole from somewhere else, and I'm happy with it. I have no idea. And it's 50-50. So, number 4, which biblical town's name means house of bread in Hebrew? Was Polly learning Hebrew? Or Greek she was learning, wasn't she?
She's learning Greek, but she might have done some Hebrew.
Which biblical town's name means house of bread in Hebrew?
David might know this with his heritage. Family heritage?
He might.
I'm sure if Di and Rachel were here, they'd know. They'd say things like.
Number 5, who made mince pies illegal in the 17th century? 17th century. Who made mince pies illegal in the 17th century?
Before my time, wasn't they?
Question 5. Not just mince pies. But... Question 6. Who served figgy pudding in Dickins' A Christmas Carol?
So that's 2 Dickins.
It's sort of a literary thing again. Really. Got the rounds mixed up.
But it's a food related.
It's food related. Question 7. In Victorian times, when turkeys were walked from Norfolk to market in London, What were they said to be wearing, and how was this achieved? As is often the case, this actually featured last night on the
In the factory
program
with that chap
with
Greg
and
Wallace.
Well, it was the historian lady who did the feature.
Yeah. So I guess there's 2 points for this. One
Yes.
for what they were wearing, and one for how was this achieved.
How was it achieved, and why, really?
No, that would be 3. You don't want 3.
2
points.
So, question 8. Which company is responsible for Father Christmas's red and white suit? As simple as that. Which company is responsible for Father Christmas's red and white suit? Question 9. The name of which spice comes from the Latin word for nail? As in hammer and nail, not fingernail.
Scary spice.
It's not scary or posh. The name of which spice comes from the Latin word for nail?
You've gone on the linguistics. So this is a round for Liz, isn't it? Because Liz will be good at this.
Oh, yeah, Liz would know this. And question 10. Which Christmas treat is also a common Cockney rhyming slang? Mike would know this, but he's not here.
Rachel will know this, but she's not here.
I do have some cracker jokes for later in the absence of Mike.
So would anybody like any of those repeated? Don't press the button because you get answers before you start.
No, it's going to be back.
Repeating any at all?
No, give them a minute.
Let's give them a minute.
Got to give them a minute, give them time to think and to argue and shout at each other.
And they've got to do that via connections over various things. So,
yeah. So who's the furthest away today? Holly? Cheryl?
Martin. Oh, Cheryl.
I'm not sure.
Cheryl, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Martin, where are you tonight? Where is Martin tonight? Are you with your parents? Or are you in London?
Cockney rhyming slang.
Are you in Cockney rhyming slang?
Might be up the apples and pears.
Under the bells, the bow bells. Yeah, I assume you don't need any repeated then. So should we go for the answers?
They might have all just gone home or gone for a drink.
Yeah, very quiet. So let's do some answers. Almond is the odd one out because it's a seed. The other 3 are nuts.
So the name of the skin on turkey's neck is called a wattle.
Not a scrotum, as someone has suggested to me.
Really? Wattle.
John. Oh, John's in Norfolk.
But is he? And he's playing. That's really good.
Quite a long way away.
It's a long way away.
Number 3.
He might be doing the thing to turkeys to get them to market.
Yes. Sprouts have more vitamin C, allegedly, than oranges. But we don't know whether that's per sprout, per orange, or by weight, or...
Anyway.
But Roger liked the question.
Sprouts, my favourite vegetable. We've still got 3 growing in the garden, ready for next week.
Oh, that's a lot of wind.
And some in the fridge. Number 4, the biblical town is Bethlehem. Means house of bread. Bethlehem.
Number 5.
Number 5, Oliver Cromwell had a downer on Christmas in all sorts of forms, and one of which was to ban mince pies. It's a point for that. Number 6, it was Mrs. Cratchit, who served the figgy pudding in the Christmas Carol. Presumably had a first name, but I can't. Mrs. Cratchit.
So these turkeys were walked from Norfolk to London, and in order to achieve that, they were walked through tar and sand, so effectively give them boots to protect their feet. So we're looking, or call them feet, yeah. So we're looking for boots because they've been walked through tar and sand. So any combination of that, and you can have 2 points. It's generous, isn't it?
It's very generous. If you've got the word boots, you can have a point, and if you've got the word tar and sand, you can have another point.
Oh, so generous.
It's like tar and feathering, but
press the button.
Number 8, it was Coca-Cola who made Father Christmas his red and white suit, really. I think he's still green in some countries, green suited, but Coca-Cola made him red.
Wise decision.
Number 9, it's cloves. The Latin word for nail is clove or clovus or some similar derivation. And you do poke them in, don't you, cloves, to a orange when you, or the skin of a joint or whatever, you poke them in, they're like nails, in a way. I'll move on. Mince pies. Didn't we just have a mince pies eyes? Yeah, Cockney rhyming slang.
And you also had
mince pies and
Oliver
eyes.
Cromwell cancelling.
So scores should be, I'm hoping for 7s and 8s, possibly a 9.
So scores on the doors, please. That would be lovely. Oh, that's a good score.
Ooh.
Are You Drinking My Wine is in at 9.
Wow. Nine for Emily. Are You Drinking My Wine?
Quizzy
Yes.
Rascals have got
Alice,
8.
Alice got 6.
Marsh Lane Massive.
Cheryl's
6.
got 9. Quizzically, Cheryl's.
Let's get Quizzicals a 9.
Yes. Well done.
So Corona Alone had 7.
Lisa's
Broomhall.
team 8.
Broomhall 6. Gingerbread's 8. Emery's Wine Merchants. Have we got Emily? Yeah, Emily. A cracking 9.
Good, because that would have been out of 11, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 2 of us. Have we missed that? Isabel.
No, not since
Not yet.
last score.
Isabel, I'm just missing your score. But it's all going very well.
So, yeah, very good, Cheryl and Melinda and John.
So we've got total at the moment.
8. You've got
7.
5.
2 of us, 7. Excellent.
So is it ranking already?
It is. I've got it ranking. I'm all over it. So in first place at the moment, or let's do it. In third place, we have Emery's Wine Merchants with 14. In second place, we have the Quizzy Rascals with 16. And in first place is Are You Drinking My Wine with 17. Then we have in fourth place, Corona Alone Gingerbreads and the 2 of us with 13. And Let's Get Quizzical with 12. So it's all very, very tight. There isn't that much between first and last. So we are doing very, very well. So I think this is Roger's round where there's lots of points to be got.
Well, only 10. Oh, no, there's more than 10.
Yeah.
More than 10, but Diana thinks you'll all get top marks on this. I think so.
Pantomimes.
So it's very simply, who is the actor in pantomime garb?
There's only 10 points, actually, isn't there?
No, because there are some triples.
Oh, yeah, there are some more. Yes.
So who is that?
The name of the actor is what we're after.
Actor who's looking rather doleful there. Nice colour hair.
Clashes with the dress, though.
So that's number one. Number two.
Gorgeous hat.
Number three.
Another gorgeous hat.
Quite pensive looking. Has she bitten the apple yet?
Well, she wouldn't bite the apple, would she?
I don't know.
Snow White bites the apple. She's obviously the Snow Queen.
Number four. Nice smile.
Like her, I do.
Number five.
You're going through these quite quickly, but yeah.
Do you think people will know them instantly? All they got to do is write it down. Number six. Number seven, the three of them. So if you give me three names, that'd be really good. I'll give you a bit longer on this one. That's 12 then. But there's another double, isn't there? Hopefully you've got those now. Number 8.
Like him too.
Number 9. And finally, number 10.
So let us know. Oh, sorry, see, Richard's saying go slower. So I think you'll have to whiz back through them.
Okay. Any that you want me to dwell on? But that was number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Four.
Jack says you went at quite a pace.
Did he?
Yeah, he had to move closer to the telly for one because he couldn't see the answer, couldn't see the people.
They're all coming in now. There's number 2 for you as well.
It's like a drink while you're going through
Yeah.
this at a sensible pace.
Yeah, please.
What would you like? Fizzy pop?
No, I don't want fizzy pop.
Oh, can we open our...
Yeah, let's have that. Our present from Jane. We're going to have some of our Christmas present from you, Jane. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Sorry, 2. That's 3.
Clink.
That's 4. Go backwards and forwards. Yes, please. That's 3 again, Cheryl. See, I don't think they're going to get full marks on this.
Really?
Well, not whenever.
Not if you go through them so fast that
Not if I go through them, nobody can see them. 4, 5.
Like a slice of lemon.
Yeah, why not? Oh, because you got a lemon. 6. I only have requests for 7 and 8 again.
You did go through with one face. Has anyone mentioned that yet?
7. That's the one with 3 in.
They might need a bit longer for number 7.
I quite enjoyed putting this one together.
Ooh!
8. Somebody had asked for.
Cheers, Jane. Happy Christmas. Oh, and David, obviously.
9, which nobody had asked for again. And then 10 for Lisa. I thought we were ahead of time, but probably won't prove to be now. Number 10.
So is that out of 13?
I think it's out of 13. So you've all had a reasonable view of all of those, backwards and forwards. So let's go through the answers. That
Christopher Biggins.
You can't have pantomime without Christopher Biggins, can you?
We saw Christopher Biggins on the top of an open-topped double-decker bus in York at the York Pride.
Yes.
The only time I've seen him in the flesh. Number 2.
Christopher Biggins. Number 2. It's
Craig.
fabulous. Fabulous, darling. I'm interested if you all got that one, because I thought that was, I wasn't sure.
Really? Craig Rebel, what's his face?
Craig Rebel thingy. Jerry Hall.
She just looks like Jerry Hall with antlers.
Yeah, it's Jerry Hall. You either know Jerry Hall or you don't, I suppose.
I got that one.
That's Saran Jones. Saran Jones.
I got that one.
Playing
Snow White, surely.
Snow White, yeah. Very good actress.
Actor.
Actor, Levy.
Julian Clary.
Julian Clary. Joe Brand.
I like Joe Brand.
Obviously. Right, we had Tim Vine, Matthew Kelly, who again is a long-standing pantomime, and Arlene Phillips,
who was a Strictly judge.
Strictly judge.
And was it Pan's People and Hot Gossip?
Just Hot Gossip.
Just Hot Gossip.
Not that I ever watched them.
The youngsters are now looking at each other saying, what?
You want to, if you've never, well, don't. Yeah, don't YouTube hot gossip. So yeah, Tim Vine, Matthew Kelly, and Arlene Phillips. That's Robert Lindsay, which again I wasn't. Yeah, I suppose it is.
It is.
Famous for all sorts. My family.
My family.
My family. The Hoff, David Hasselhoff, and sadly departed Barbara
Windsor.
The Hoff, David Hasselhoff.
I've seen Robert Lindsay on the stage.
Have you?
Yes, he was in Me and My Girl.
And finally, more Harry Potter references. It's Warwick Davis. So scores for that one, maximum 13. Diana thinks you'll get 13.
I'm expecting some of you to get 13.
I'm not so sure.
Because Roger's test of doing a round is that if you know that generally I do very badly, but I got 13 on that one. So
10. Polly got 10.
Okay, well, who did he miss out on?
Matthew Kelly, probably the kids wouldn't know. Would they? Christopher Biggins, the kids might not know.
10 for the gingerbread.
7, the wine nerd. You've been on too much wine. You should know more than that.
7.
Lisa McWilliams, 10. Alice, 10. LMM. Say no.
Are you drinking my wine? 12.
Oh.
Which one did you miss out on, Liz?
Let's get quizzical 8.
Corona Alone, have we got that?
Yeah, unless they're sending it to me. Separately.
Broom Hall Duo 5. The two of us, Corona Alone, I'm waiting for.
So who got 12? Oh, they're pushing it, aren't they?
Great, yes.
Are you drinking my wine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew Kelly, they missed out on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Too small. Oh, you should have got closer.
Richard Whittington's got 10.
Well done.
Corona Alone. So
just waiting for Isabel. Just because you've written the score 3 times, I'm not going to give you 30, Richard.
10, 10, 10.
So
10. 2 of us, 7, Isabel.
Well done. Oh, so that's increased the lead a bit for Are You Drinking My Wine? They're now 3 points ahead. They've got a bit of a lead. And our 3rd place team has gone down.
See, you weren't.
I'm cleverer than everybody else tonight, though.
Yeah.
Temporarily. Right, now is the time for the challenge round. So tonight, you know that we like a bit of dressing up. So I'll challenge you tonight is to do a dressing up box nativity scene featuring as many of your team as possible. So any combination of dressing up from the nativity, and we'd like to see as many of your team members as you possibly can, please. So send us your photos.
And we'll be quizzing again at 25 past 8. 25 past 8. So you've got 11 minutes. You can send photos in any way you think you can, and we'll compile them and publish them.
Thank you, Isabel. We've got your score. That's brilliant. So yes, send me your photos of you in your fancy dress of your nativity. You must all have a nativity dressing up clothes. Now, tea towels, dressing gowns, towels, old curtains.
Second lobster.
Yeah, anybody who comes up with a second lobster or the octopus obviously gets extra points. Do you
Third
think?
octopus. That's it. I'm going to go and join in on Jack's.
Oh, really? Leave me to it.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
Let's see what they're doing.
So for those of you that don't know, we've got Jack here, but we've banished him to the front room. So as we don't annoy him and he doesn't annoy us too much. Eight. Right. So let's Is anybody interested in seeing the score sheet yet? Is our dressing up box being rifled?
Well, he's asking where it is.
Could you shut the door so it's not so drafty?
Oh, can I put our pudding in?
No, too early.
Too early. It's strong stuff.
You didn't have to drink it down so quick. So for anybody that's interested, I can share with you the score sheet while you're doing. Well, it's very small. I'll have this. Let me see if I can make that a bit bigger. Da-dun, da-dun. So was there a good discussion going on in there?
No, it's just it doesn't seem to have them on screen. He's just got them text.
Oh, that's disappointing.
So there was nobody to see and to say hello to or wave.
Disappointing. So there is the score sheet that I've put up. If anybody's at all interested, then you don't just have to look at us while we're... I don't imagine anybody's there. I imagine they're all rushing off getting the fancy dress on, don't you?
Or getting a drink.
Or getting a drink, obviously. Is this the point where we should have got some fancy dress and dressed up as... I imagine Polly is organising them.
She's probably got it already.
Probably.
It is.
Probably. Oh. And we have the first. Oh, bling, let's get the right number. Oh, good effort. First picture in.
From?
Corona Loan.
Oh, good.
We've got shepherds. I think there could be quite a few. Ah.
It's a star.
It's a star. We've got a lovely star for Emery's wine merchant. Did I not just send that to me? Yes, I did.
Ah, some tea towels. Very good. Denise and Richard. I don't know if any of you, I know some of you know, but Diana's posting a daily advent that you can follow on Twitter or Facebook. Knitted nativity in and around Nantwich and other places.
Right. So any more coming in?
And don't forget to get a drink.
Oh, you need a drink as well, obviously. Oh, that's the wrong one. Mary, shepherd, angel, sheep, baby cheeses. Jess has abandoned you.
Baby Jesus.
Baby cheeses, obviously.
Yeah. That was a Facebook joke about baby cheeses.
So let's get some photos up here.
Oh, got something from Cheryl.
Oh, pardon you.
John, looking good.
It's good.
Oh,
No, sorry, Cheryl, you don't want me in your chat.
oh, you're going to love to see these. These are lovely pictures we're getting. Although Emery's wine merchant, you've only got a picture of one member of your team. Obviously, we want as many members of your team as possible. If we can, please.
Well, there's only the two of them.
Yeah, we've only got one of them.
That's probably in the garden burning something. Probably burning the gas person.
Right, come on, photo, get in there. Oh, don't want that picture. Oh, you could end up with some strange things going on here.
Yeah. Oh, definitely don't want that yet.
There we go, that's there. Have you got any more coming in yet?
No, I haven't. Have you got that one from Cheryl?
No.
No, because I haven't sent it.
You haven't sent it me.
How do I send it? There.
Ta-da. Excellent. And then I want.
Are you having some holiday, John, in Norfolk? I presume you are.
Hey, and Jim's there as well.
I know. Yes, we got your photo. Thank you, Cheryl.
I've got 4. So I've got Are You Drinking My Wine? I've got Emery's Wine Merchant. I've got Corona Alone, and I've got Let's Get Quizzical. So I'm missing lots of people. Come on, the Broomhall duo. You're really good at doing dressing up. We're expecting something fantastic from you. Gingerbreads. Come on, you've got something going on.
You're in the kitchen. There must be some tea towels.
Yeah. Quizzy Rascals. Come on.
In fact, there's a field not far from you with some sheep in it. So if you're quick.
Gingerbread. The two of us, I don't know about your dressing up.
In fact, the Emerys have got sheep within a stone's throw.
You've probably got them in their garden. Right, you've got 1 minute and then we're going to do the next round of questions.
Ding, ding.
Broomhall.
Fantastic.
Broomhall.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ding. Also coming. Polly says.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, she was. I've just got the photograph from Sue, and she has sewn it beautifully while we've been waiting. How do I?
Colour, please, Polly.
Preferably landscape would be nice, but you know, we can cope with portrait. Everyone else has sent portrait, apart from Corona Alone, who haven't sent. They sent theirs landscape, but we didn't qualify that. So,
We did the scores, didn't we? They saw the scores.
Yes, they're in the scores. Right. Have we got any more pictures coming? I think we've got Quizzy Rascals hopefully coming.
Yeah.
Has been running around. So let's do the next round whilst they're coming in, because we can multitask. We will enjoy sharing those with you, though. If we can get this to
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis. Right, the next round is Christmas toys. So, this is your round.
My round. What is the name of the victim in the game created by Anthony Pratt in 1949?
I think some of these in this round are quite difficult.
Yeah. So the name of the victim in the game created by Anthony Pratt in 1949.
Two gingerbreads.
Question 2. So you can see a bit of a toy. So which is this toy, and in which year was it top of the Christmas toy charts? And I've given you a choice of 4. So there are 2 points, one for naming the toy and one for getting the year right from the 4 that you can choose from.
You give me the picture. I put it on the slideshow. This is your round. If they can see clues, that's nothing to do with me.
What game involves a boot, a bath, and a crank, amongst other things? What game involves a boot, a bath, and a crank?
Not sure that really counts.
What?
I expected better.
Is that Polly?
No!
Who is it?
It's the gingerbreads.
So they're not in the kitchen.
They're not in the kitchen.
It is a nativity.
It isn't it, but they've not dressed up.
It's not a, well, they got socks on.
They have got socks on. Holy sock.
So the game that involves a boot, a bath, and a crank was question 3. So number 4, what's this toy? And again, in which year was it? Polly's sent the photo.
Yeah,
which year was it top of the charts from those 4 choices? It's amazing what they've found in our dressing up box.
Well, Martin, they've got good dressing up. The Kings, look.
Have they opened crackers early?
Impressive.
Polly, we knew had outfits for question 5. So which game involves a frying pan, a guitar, and a rope? It's not a boys' brigade camping trip. Yeah, Don hasn't played
No,
quiz for a long
no,
time.
he hasn't.
So which game involves a frying pan, a guitar, and a rope? Oh, John's at Jane's Caravan.
Who's Jane?
Don't answer that. You don't have to answer that. Bar humbug from the 2 of us.
Who's that?
Isabel.
You are excused. It's not mandatory to dress up. It's just that obviously we reputationally quite like it.
It does count, says Lisa. Question 6. What's the name of this toy and what year was it top of the Christmas toy charts? No point whispering when you're on the telly. Question 7. There was a game that was distributed by the British Secret Service to prisoners of war by fake charities. So the British Secret Service set up fake charities and then distributed a game to prisoners of war in 1941. But the game had hidden maps, compasses, and real money inside, which would obviously be useful to the prisoners of war. But which game was it? If that makes any sense at all. Which game was distributed to prisoners of war by fake charities in 1941 and had hidden maps, compasses, and real money inside? Question 8. What is this toy and which year was it top of the Christmas toy charts?
Rude.
What? Is Jane gone early for tomorrow night?
That's Liz.
Or is that Liz?
Yeah.
Definitely, you've definitely gone. I haven't told you any of the cracker jokes, have I?
No, let's do the quiz round.
Number 9. Which toy was first to be advertised on television? Which toy was first to be advertised anywhere on television? And 10, which Lego kit was the largest up until 2017 with 7,541 pieces, which is quite a lot. How many feet are there?
8.
Are there 8?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is there.
Impressive stable.
Yeah, I could do with that stable. Okay, would anybody like any of those repeated? Got some fantastic pictures, so thank you. I will share them with you.
In a moment. And we're good for time, so time for a cracker joke. Who is Santa's favourite singer?
I don't know. Who is Santa's favourite singer?
Elvis Presley.
Bring back Mike. Bring back Mike.
Which athlete is warmest in winter?
I don't know. Which athlete is warmer in winter?
A long jumper.
Oh, great. I've trodden on most of those pieces. Right. Before he tells any more of his bad jokes, would anybody like any of those repeated? I think Emily, any parent will share your pain of having stood on every single one of those pieces.
Oh, I understand now, yes.
So any repeats, or can we just go for it? You're just all confident and you know the answers, and
they're all getting drunk and they don't care.
Or if you're getting drunk and you don't care. Let's go for answers then. Okay.
I can't even remember. So Dr. Black was the victim in Cluedo, created by Anthony Pratt of Birmingham, I think. So we just wanted Dr. Black. for 1 point. Number 2 was a Game Boy, and that was 1991. They were very popular. That was the model before the model that our kids had. Oh, they had a DS or something.
They were DSs. They weren't Game Boys.
They weren't Game Boys.
We've still got those DSs.
Yeah, probably still got.
We could get those charged ready for when Polly comes back.
Oh, we'll have some fun with those.
The brain training game.
So there's 2 points there. 1 for the year if you got it right, and 1 for the Game Boy. The game that involves a boot, a bath, and a crank is Mousetrap.
Just to clarify, there's where the question has a year and a game, there are 2 points available. So for that question 2, there were 2 points, 1 for Game Boy and 1 for the year. Sorry, just answering a question that came in.
Yeah, that's all right. So anyway, number 3 is Mousetrap, the game with the boot, the bath, and the crank, amongst other things. The toy was a Furby, it was called, and it was the Millennium 2000 top toy. Oh, I need some mould on that. Don't tell Jack. So Furby 2000. The frying pan, a guitar, and a rope is Buckaroo. So Buckaroo is a frying pan, a guitar, and a rope.
Other things as well.
Oh yeah, 12 things in total on Buckaroo. Number 6 was 2004's most popular, and it was called Robo-Sapien or Robo-Sapien.
I didn't know about that one.
Getting high-tech toys.
Is that the same sort of time as the Robo Dogs?
Suddenly, yeah, Polly had a Robo Dog.
She did. She loved that. Robo Dog. Rubbishy thing. Wouldn't ever do what it was supposed to do, would it? So 2 points for that one.
Question 7. The game was Monopoly, that they hid compasses and real money inside. I also encourage people to break out of there, having to play Monopoly all the time.
Isn't it being voted the worst game ever?
There was something on the radio about it today, wasn't there? So question 7 is Monopoly. Question 8 was obviously the Rubik's Cube, but the year was 81 for Rubik's Cube. I mean, it's come back. It's had
several incarnations.
Come in and out of fashion, hasn't it? Like the yo-yo. And the scooter. Scooters are fashionable again.
Oh, kids, very, aren't they?
Number 9, first toy ever advertised and paid homage to in Toy Story was Mr. Potato Head. And finally, for this round, question 10, which Lego kit was the Millennium Falcon? Obviously, the Star Wars spaceship. I think there's now a bigger kit, but I'm not sure which one it is. And the biggest kit before that was the Taj Mahal.
How about the Harry Potter castle?
Nowhere near, I don't think.
Yeah.
The
Millennium Zone. Millennium.
So, and the scores, please, and then I don't know. You can throw some pictures up. Or...
Yes, I could throw some pictures up because they'd be nice. So while you're, oh, bang!
Why were fireworks?
9 out of 14.
Richard, well done.
Right, So while these are coming in, I will share with you. I will try and share with you these lovely pictures. There, if you press the button right on this.
11 for Emily's team, 11. Cheryl's team, 9.
So I'm drinking my wine, 9. Can they have half a point for Robo something?
No.
Okay. Quizzy Rascals, have we got a score for them? 9.
Yeah.
Corona Lone, have we got?
9,
Richard, 9. Gingerbreads.
Not yet. Fine couple.
So whose score have you got there?
Alice, 6.
Oh, 11 for...
Let's Get Quizzical, 9.
Let's Get Quizzical, 9. The two...
Emily, 11, you've seen
Yeah,
that?
I got that one. Gingerbreads, have we got that one?
I can't see it yet. And there's lovely Emily, star of the show, star of the food bank.
Marsh Lane, Alice, 6 for Marsh Lane. Broom Hall. So I'm waiting for Broom Hall. Gingerbread.
I like the way the sheep's been placed next to David. Good placement of that picture.
Jane looking very worried as a shepherd.
David looks like he's having a...
Yes. I'm after scores for the Broom Hall duo, which will come up in there. I can't see that at the same time as the slideshow. And for the two of us, which again, I can't see.
As the Family Boyles team.
Only one of them is a Boyles, obviously, but you know.
Yeah. All looking good. And the Broom Hall posse.
They managed to sew that together pretty damn quick, Sue. Well done.
Lisa, 10. Isabel, 9. And we feature in this one.
Yes. But you look like you've got a red nose.
Rudolph.
Well-known character.
Now this one takes some
study.
Batman.
I think that's a cat, the second one in. But we've got 3 kings, which are rather good.
Yeah.
We've got Jack featuring in very many costumes. He's a Roman centurion, a cat, a shepherd. We've got Judith and Polly, who are shepherds.
They're normally dressed like that for work. So
yeah. And we've got Polly dressed as Batman, apparently.
We're liking that. That's good.
That's good. Lovely pictures.
And Gingerbread's 10. Did you see that? And then you're looking for Broom Hall on there.
Yes, I am. Broom Hall, 5.
Very impressed. Some good work there.
So in terms of the scoring for the bonus round, I've given 1 point for you sending a photograph of yourself dressed up and 1 point for it including all your team members. So most people that sent in got 2 points because they had dressed up and they had all their team that was covered. One team only got 1 point because they only sent a picture of one of their team members.
She might be playing on her own by now.
Matt could have fallen asleep. He's probably burning something.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, isn't it? Right. So before we go into the final round, we do have a clear leader who's been leading right from the start. So in first place, Are You Drinking My Wine? This could be their first win. They haven't won yet. No. They're currently on 40 points.
But strangely, we are drinking their
and Quizzy Rascals are in second place with 37, and the Gingerbreads on third place with 35.
I'm at 14 from Polly, but you knew.
I've got that. So without further ado, we will go to the final round, if I can find it. Oh.
Love the pictures.
Lovely pictures. Oh, I'm going to have to close something down, aren't I? I'm going to have to close that. There's too much going on. Oh, they're doing well because Jane's not drinking, apparently.
Saving herself for tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, so the last round is a general Christmas round. So general questions about Christmas. Which world leader has a birthday on Christmas Day? I guess you either know this or you don't. But as a clue, I would say they were quite a gorgeous world leader.
Are you going to accept Jesus as an answer?
No. Because he's the world, not which a. It's a world leader I'm after, not the. I've got myself out of that hole. Number 2. Which monarch broadcast the first royal Christmas message? So this is about the first television broadcast Christmas message. Yeah? Oh, was it not television? No, broadcast the first Christmas message.
I think it could have been radio.
It could have been radio. It probably was radio. Yes, you're quite right. It was radio.
And we're talking British.
British monarch, obviously.
We would be first, wouldn't we? What's going on?
It's fireworks. Number 3. Which indispensable item for the Christmas table did Tom Smith, a confectioner, invent? Bizarrely, Roger and I both independently came up with this question, didn't we?
Just because we search Christmas quizzes and it comes out. So question 4. Who was crowned King of England on Christmas Day, 1066?
Very minute.
What?
I was going to say something very silly. I stopped myself almost in time.
It was before they had bank holidays, I think. You'd never do it now, would you?
Oh, no. No, imagine the police overtime bill.
Yes. I wonder when bank holidays started. That could be a Christmas question, couldn't it? Next year.
Number 5. Which plant has bright red and green leaves and is sometimes known as the Christmas flower? I've never managed to keep one of these alive, but then I don't have a great record of house plants, to be fair. Go on, you can press it.
Question 6. In Slade's Merry Christmas, Everybody, who is up and rock and rolling with the rest? You can say it how you want to say it if you like. It's obviously in the lyrics.
It is in the lyrics. And I guess you can make a guess at it, can't you? Up and rock and roll in with the rest. Do you think they're fireworks to celebrate end of term?
Well, could be.
Number 7. In which country is it now traditional to eat a KFC for Christmas dinner? Can't see you.
No.
Number 8.
Who's going, Chrissy Rascal?
The second, you have gingerbread third. In Tudor times, what did women who wanted to find a husband eat in the hope of finding a partner? at Christmas? This tickled me as a question.
Did it? Did it indeed? Well,
I thought it was amusing.
sprouts, probably.
That would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So in Tudor times, what did women who wanted to find a husband eat in the hope of finding a partner?
There was a section on that programme we watched yesterday about these as well.
There was. Number 9. Which Christmas carol tells the story of a Duke of Bohemia, now modern-day Czech Republic? So this will be a very familiar Christmas carol to you. Not that we've been allowed to sing them yet. That's point. Rev and Co aren't here. I wonder if they've got Colette and not available.
No, that's true. Still our 8 teams. 8 teams.
Yeah.
It's really good. Really
9
good.
teams. 9.
9.
And finally,
The final question.
which was the pairing who won the first ever Strictly Come Dancing in December 2004? We want the name of the professional and the celebrity, please. And there will be 2 points.
2 points.
And while you're pondering that one, let us know if you want any of those repeated. Stop yawning. Yawning in there. Obviously, we did have to put a Strictly question in.
We did.
And that, oh, that was Craig Revel Horwood earlier. He was there.
And
Gorgeous
Arlene
darling.
Phillips.
And Arlene Phillips. Was she on the first ever? Was she one of the judges? I think she was, wasn't she, back in the beginning?
With Len, Arlene, and Bruno. Or was
Craig.
it Craig?
And
Was
Bruno.
it 4?
Right, as I assume you don't want any repeated then.
Drinking my wine, playing with Alan.
Couldn't possibly answer that one. So, number 1, which world leader's a birthday on Christmas Day? Justin Trudeau. Trudeau. Say, one of the more gorgeous.
Apparently he's gorgeous.
Well, he's more gorgeous than most world leaders. That
Certainly more gorgeous than our leader.
brushes his hair. It's improvement, isn't it? Number 2. King George V made the first royal Christmas broadcast.
Number 3, which indispensable item from the Christmas table did Tom Smith, confectioner, invent? It was crackers. What would we do without crackers? What's going on out there?
William the Conqueror was crowned King of England on Christmas Day 1066. Roger's just going to investigate a noise. He's just letting the heat out, really. Number 5, the poinsettia is the red and green, or the plant with bright red and green leaves, sometimes known as Christmas flower. Very, very beautiful, but I can't make them live. They always die for me. Number 6, it's Granny that's up and rock and rolling with the rest in Merry Xmas, everybody, with Slade's. That great festive favourite song. Sorry, Lisa, I've only just got your message about number 8. Let's go back quickly to number 8. In Tudor times, what did women who wanted to find a husband eat in the hope of finding a partner? Just a lump of wood?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we had got to the poinsettia, Granny. Number 7, in which country is it now traditional to eat a KFC for Christmas dinner? It is Japan. It's a very bad tradition, isn't it? Do you think? I mean, it's all very pleasant, but it's a strange thing to do.
Get a bucket, you don't have to cook, do you?
That's true. No washing up.
No washing up, just get a bucket. I wonder if they have, what was the ice creamy things you used to get?
Viennetta.
Viennetta.
Yeah.
I had one of them for a while.
Number 8. In Tudor times, women who wanted to find a husband ate gingerbread men in the hope of finding a partner.
Yeah.
Apparently. Number 9. The carol that tells the story of a Duke of Bohemia was Good King Wenceslas. And finally, the winner of the pairing of the first ever Strictly Come Dancing series was Natasha Kaplinsky and Brendan Cole. So 2 points available if you knew that.
So count them up and send your answers in. I'll give you a final cracker joke. Why did John Lennon not eat sprouts on Christmas Day? So why did John Lennon not eat sprouts on Christmas Day? Because he wanted to give peas a chance.
Oh.
Obviously.
So Corona alone have
7.
got 7. Emery's Wine Merchants have got
9.
9. Broomhall Duo have got 6. Alice, sorry, we didn't do those
2.
questions well for you, did we?
Oh, I'm sorry.
6.
Who's got 6? Oh, this could make a change.
That could make all the difference. Cheryl, let's get quizzical. Have 7.
Oh my goodness.
Gingerbreads, have we got you? And Marsh Lane Massive 2. And the 2 of us I'm waiting for.
Could be an upset.
So what was the joke? Who wanted to give peace a chance?
Who wanted to give peace a chance? Peas.
Lisa, I need your score. And I need Isabel's score, please. I think there's been an upset.
Gingerbreads should have got 8. Number 8.
Should have got number 8. Ah, yeah, you should have got number 8. But did you get 8?
Is that your score? 8.
We're putting 8.
Give them 8.
And just waiting for Isabel. Have we got 7 for the gingerbreads? It's very confusing. And the 2 of us haven't got a score for them. Oh, close.
Snuck it.
There's been some sneaking going on.
Tough last round. Diana wrote that last round. 7 for Isabel. So the scores are in.
And the scores are in joint 3rd place are Emery's Wine. Emery's Wine Merchant and that's why it's doing that, because it's on the thingy. That's always nice. Emery's Wine Merchant and the Gingerbreads with 42. In 2nd place with 46 is Are You Drinking My Wine? And pipped at the post on that last round are the Quizzy Rascals with 47.
Oh, you're robbed. You were leading right through.
Right up until the last round, but they beat you on the last one.
So they did well on the pantomimes and they did very well on that general.
Otherwise, you were
round.
tight as tight. Same pretty well.
So what's left to say? Happy Christmas to you all. Keep safe in these very strange times. Hope you enjoyed the quiz. We've enjoyed putting it together. Particularly enjoyed the photographs, which I think we've published them all.
I'll put the photos on the Facebook page so that you can see those, because they're lovely. I'll just put them, I'll see if I can put them on. But thank you very much for playing again with us. We've loved playing. Lovely to have so many of you here. Have a very Merry Christmas. If we don't see you, have a Merry Christmas. If we do see you, have a Merry Christmas. But hope to see most of you over the next couple of weeks. But thank you very much for joining us. Bye.